Hi everyone, welcome to your channel, Ochareo. In this video, I want to talk about the odun Elleunle Oche that you are supposed to pray to Ororun to receive its energies and the blessing of your spirits. Elegua Chango Orumila Yemaya and Obatala speak in this odun, but most important is Ochun because we call this odun her foster child. Elleunle Oche came to the earth like a diviner and a musician, and he went to the Yoruba land, and he started to do divination from all of them, and also advices. And when he had a free time, he also played the flute. But after that, people start to envy him, and they tried to humiliate him, and were talking that he was supposed to do divination and don't play the flute and all of that. So one day he decided to leave this land, but before that he consulted with his Ifa, and he recommended him to do an ebo with a rooster and another ingredients. But in his way out, he was supposed to give the ebo first person that he find in his way. So when he left the Yoruba land, in his way, he was walking next to the beach, and he saw Elegua. And Elegua him, what are you doing over here? And he told Elegua everything that happened in the Yoruba land. So Elegua told him, play the flute for me, and he did, and also offered him the ebo. He started to eat the rooster, and when he finished, he told him, you are a good man, so I'm going to give you an advice. Take that boat and cross the ocean, and you're going to find the island that you're going to be happy and successful. And he did like that. So later around, the Yoruba people start to have different issues in their land. So they start to look for Elleunle Oche until they found him, but he refused to return to that land, and he was happy and successful in the island that he was living. So this odun recommend us that when you leave a place, don't go back again, because people just go to look for you for their own benefits, not because they appreciate you. If you leave, for example, your job, and they want you back and offer you more money, don't do it. Stay in the place that you are, that you will be successful. The ebo of this odun, Elleunle Oche, one of the greatest ebo, is to feed Elegua on top of the sand next to the beach. But in case that you don't have the sea around the place that you live, take sand and put it on the plate of Elegua, and on top of it put Elegua and feed Elegua with a rooster. When you finish, cook the rooster for him, and then later, if you don't have a river around or a lake, for example, go to the forest and leave the rooster over there. This odun talk about Oba. When Oba, she was the Ayaba of Tagua, and she was living with Chango. They were in love, and they don't have any problem, but always Oba had doubt about the love of Chango. So one day, she decided to go for advice with her sister Oya, and Oya recommended her to cut her ear and cook with amala for Chango. And she said, do like that, and Chango will be with you for the rest of his life. When Chango returned to his house, and he saw Oba bleeding and without the ear, he rejected her and finished the relationship with her. So Oba, she got so angry because she found out that Oya betrayed her. So she went to the forest with her people, and then started to live in there. But every time that she remembered the problem that she had with Chango, she cried and cried until she created a lake in that forest. So one day she decided to go back to that land, and always she killed everyone that she found in her path, even people that love her. So Ochun, that she saw this problem constantly, and she was worried about the people in that town because they were so unhappy and afraid of Oba, went to see Orumila. And Orumila recommended her to do an abode with the Elleunle, the female goat, and go to the forest. So they went together to the forest and they start to court Oba with their sons. So when Oba showed up and she saw Ochun, she embraced her sister and she started to be happy with her. They offered her the female goat and she ate that, and with one of the ear of the goat they simulate her ear and she felt so much better. So at that moment, they appeased Oba. So this is the reason that some of our elders crown Ochun Oro to Oba. Ochun is the only Orisha that she placate Oba when she is angry. Something that you need to know is that in this odun we are supposed to receive this Orisha because only Oche maferefun Oba. But what happened? Try to receive Oba when you have the relationship that is stable. So in case that is you more in Ocha because you have crowned Obatala or Chango, because a lot of people that have crowned this Orisha, the mother is Oba, you receive it with four legs because you want that she speak with you. But in other cases, try to receive Oba when you have balance and stability in your relationship. This is the order that we need to be careful with our character, our mindset. When you want an advice about your relationship, try to speak with your mother, someone that you really trust, or with your soulmate. This is the best thing that you can do because sometimes people could give you a wrong advice because they envy the relationship that you have. Here, Olofi, he was so sad in this odun. Even though he had everything in palace, he always was sad. And one day that Chango returned from his business, he asked the Richard what happened with Olofi. And all of them respond the same thing. He said, we don't know what happened, but Chango said, I have the possibility to read the mind of Olofi. So he took from his apple a payroll. And when Olofi saw the payroll with all the color that he had and also that he speak, he felt so happy. And then he blessed Chango and thought that Chango is the best son that I have. Later, when Chango left, the Orishas took the payroll from Olofi and drove him in the forest. So Olofi started to get sad again. But when Chango saw Olofi for the second time and asked him what happened, he said someone took the bear and I don't see him anymore. So Chango went to the forest and found the payroll and went to see Orumila. And Orumila blow out some Oche on top of that beautiful bird. And then Chango, with his feathers, made a beautiful crown to Olofi. So at that moment, Olofi started to be happy again with the payroll and also with the crown. So he called all the riches and told them, from now moving forward, every time that you do a big ceremony, you need the feather of this bird in the crown of your child. That's why we see that when we crown someone, Yemaya Ochun, in the crown, you see the payroll feathers. So this odun gives us an advice that we are supposed to take care of our mental health. So you are supposed to be happy. When you feel sad or depressed or something like that, try to look for something that you really want to do. It's the odun also that you are supposed to have beautiful birds. For example, you can have here a canary, a beautiful one. Sometimes it's so difficult to have a parrot in your house, so you can buy canaries, for example, to Ochun, and you will see that when they sing, you will to feel so much better because this is the odun when the parrot was blessed by all of it. Something important in this odun is the character that the person. So try in life to think when you're going to take any important decision in your life. Because Olofi was the father of Ochun and she was living with him. But one day he got so upset with her for something that she did and he told her, leave my house. So Ochun started to have different problems around the world until she found the river and she stayed there in the river. That's why this odun letting us know that the river belongs to Ochun. So Olofi, that later around, he was so embarrassed with his decision, he tried to look for Ochun and he saw the pickup and he asked him about her and he told him she is in the river. So Olofi went to a river and asked Ochun to come back with him to his palace, and she refused to that and she stayed in the river. That's why it's important in this autumn that when we have some situation, we go to a river to appease Ochun in order that Ochun help us. This is the autumn that we play the violin for Ochun because here the music is so important for this autumn. The recreation. When you want something from Ochun, the first thing that you are supposed to do is to offer her some ademuses. You can cook the ochinchin, for example. After that, you can put some pastries. And the third time, you put some fruits. And then when you get everything that you want, so you offer her the violin. This is a great thing that you can do for Ochun to get from her anything that you want. Something that you are supposed to do in this autumn too, sometimes is 4 months, for example, go for erogation because Elleunle Oche has a lot of responsibility in life and it's the autumn that a lot of people envy you. So even though you do the ebomisi with sweet herbs like almendra, verdolaga, mango, naranja, you can also go for erogation because here it's important to keep your head fresh. Thank you, all of you, for joining us. Here you are another video about Ochun in Buyumu. Leave your comment below, a like, subscribe to this channel to receive notification of the new videos, live stream, music, and interviews. Health, faith, and prosperity. Ya tú sabes. Ocha.